Hey there, welcome back to the Big Board. It's been a while since we've had a little video chat, but we're playing Bitterwoods, and this is all. This should be released around December. We're going to try and do it on the day that the actual battle started, maybe the December the 16th or close enough, and give you a view of the map overall. The reason why I'm making this little video is that I had a couple of little issues with scanning rules and things, and so I made a few mistakes in the opening turn, and I wanted to correct those with you because when you look at the video you'll see retreats in different positions. So in essence, for retreats we need to use a number of hexes as the result, not movement points, and so we also have to follow a road along to a supply line, and so that's what we have. I've reset these pieces and moved them to where they need to be. That's a 29th Infantry right there. Took a D4 and a result of a 4-hex retreat and a reduction from its full strength sign. Colonel Rudder was the commander of that during World War II. For part of the time anyway. He started out in the Rangers. I just finished reading a book about him. Pretty cool guy. And of course the 4th Infantry here, not sure about this whole attack over here. May not have been a good idea to conduct this one here. It seems kind of a pointless exercise. Probably should have pushed all my forces up this way to crank on Baston. So similarly here we managed to, so I mentioned that one. Now here in Claveau, this is interesting. I did not use the units that were adjacent, and probably wouldn't have got the same result, but nevertheless, because I decided to try and flank and go around this way, but ended up with a great result. I ended up pulling all these panzer units into attack, and despite all the shifts in the favor of the Americans, the 28th 110, we caused a D4 result, which means that Claveau is open. Unfortunately, because none of the units were starting in the hex next to the river, because this bridge is blown, see here, we cannot take Monash or Claveau in this turn unless we can do something in exploitation movement, and I haven't gotten to that yet. I think that's only for armor anyway. As you can tell, my first time playing. So then we had a combat here. These guys retreated across the river and stacked with the artillery. Didn't want to lose those. We took a loss up here. There was a improved position here, and these guys took a loss and the retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we had one more. Here he is here. And then we also lost a unit here, a reduction here. So not a great opening move, I don't think, by any means, but certainly excited about the opportunity to put the rush on Claveau, even though I don't have a bridge. So we'll see what we can do about building the bridge as quickly as possible and try to capture this and this surrounding area and try and push down towards Noville and Baston. Alright, sorry about the glare there, but that's the map overall. And we'll carry on. It's 16 AM turn. We're now going to finish up the German turn and do the Americans next. Hey there, welcome back to Big Board. Alright, it's 18 a.m. It's the Allies' turn. We're not playing very well as the Allies. Let's have a quick look at the map going from south to north. So we'll start over here, and we're over near the town. This is Martelange. I think you would pronounce it that way. And here is Edelbrook. As you can see, it's been captured out of the glare of the window. Captured by the Germans already, and there's one reduced unit from the 28th Infantry Division holding tough, sort of, near Wiltz. So blown away this whole area here. And then I just moved the Allies back to Bastogne, primarily because, you know, this is what I got left, basically. 2 RD units, these guys here, the 9th CCR, and another reduced unit, the 112 from the 28th Infantry Division. And it's real thin here. The Leah, they really haven't lost any units. There's been no reductions for the Germans at all, actually. So they're intact. So it's been painful. I guess that's hard to see, sorry. So it's been painful, and that's not the worst of it either. We've got, you know, these units in Noville, but anyway, it gets worse up here. So I've got a small hub of guys defending. Let me see the screen. Defending this section here near the Salm River, and they are faced with the full fury, even though it's mud, of the Leah and the 116, and we've got 62nd in here as well. There's a bunch of bad guys there, so that's going to hurt as well, I think. That's not the worst of it. This is the worst of it. Yeah. I got a strung out line. Piper and his SS barreling through the forests here. Hodges had his ass kicked quite a bit. The 7th took a hit. The 1st Division here took a hit as well. Here's the supply dump, is actually here, by the way. So, you know, that's thinly held. They're going to have to. Piper was trying to get a breakthrough, but I think these reinforcements I brought on, who came in on the 18 a.m. turn, have just managed enough to plug a little bit of the hole here, but they now the Germans have an interesting choice to try and attack across the river here, or you know, eliminate these units and grab the supply, which is probably what they're going to do, because we've got this whole force here that I can kind of move up this way and try and put some pressure on these guys while we capture the supply dump. And that will alleviate some problems going forward. So it's an interesting game. I like the mechanics. I'm not sure that I'm playing the Allies to the best of my ability. I'm trying to take advantage of terrain, but I'm really not seeing any opportunities to do any counterattacking at the early stages of the game. And having brought these reinforcements in, there's some reasonably well-powered units, but they're going to have a tough time fighting at 1-to-1 odds or 2-to-1 odds against these honking big SS units. All right. Any thoughts or observations? Send them my way. Tell me whether I should surrender now or wait till later. All right. We'll talk to you soon. I'll see you after this turn.